this new class about progressive tenses. Remember that this week we are going to have a review. This is the second class of the review, and we are going to talk about the progressive tenses. In the last class we talked about the simple tenses, present, simple present, and simple past. Today we are going to talk about present continuous and past continuous. It's important that you pay attention to the class. Today I'm going to be an emoji. Say hi to me. I am in the apple. If you think that the emoji looks like me, please send me a message in the Google Classroom and tell me how I look like an emoji. You can say me. I think it's amazing. I like it. But if you don't like it, you can say me. Well, okay, let's start with the class. Remember that we are going to talk about progressive tenses. Progressive tenses and continuous is the same. You can say present progressive or present continuous is the same, okay? Well, let's start with the present continuous. The present continuous is made with the magic formula of the present tense of the verb to be and the ing form of the verb. I put a chart with examples. I am working, you are playing, he is talking, she is leaving, it is eating, we are staying, they are sleeping, okay? And I put you an example about me. I am going to be in all the presentation, in all the video, in different ways. In this part, I am the example. Okay? If you look the picture, I am cooking. But the example says the teacher is cooking. You can say too, Maria Virginia is cooking or she is cooking. But I prefer that you say me the teacher is cooking, okay? If you want to say a question about this, remember you change the is at the beginning of the sentence and you say, is the teacher cooking? Yes, she is or no, she is not. Let's talk about the usages of the present continuous. First, we use the present continuous for things that are happening at the moment of the speaking. These things usually last for quite a short time, and they are not finished when we are talking about them. Remember that is a situation that is happening at the moment. For example, I am speaking English right now, but in my current life, I speak Spanish. But right now, I am speaking English. This is an example in the differences between the simple present and the present continuous. We can also use this tense for other kinds of temporary situations, even if the action isn't happening at this moment. In this case, we are going to work with the situations that are happening in that moment, or that is happening in the moment. I mix the plural and the singular. I'm sorry. We are going to work with situations those are happening in the moment, okay? But this is also a usage about this when you are talking a situation that is currently in your life, but it's not passing in that moment. For example, maybe you are watching TV, but if you are talking about your classes, you are studying by internet, okay? That situation won't change, but you are not doing that. You are not studying in that moment, but you are studying by internet. Did you understand me? Well, remember, if you have any question, you can text me by Google Classroom or by Hangout, okay? Let's continue with past continuous. The past continuous forms is formed by using the past tense of the verb to be, that is was and were. Remember, we use was with she, he, and it, and in this case we use with I too, okay? But regularly we use with he, she, and it, like the S of the present. But in this part we are used with I too. The was, you say I was, okay? Okay, for questions are indicated by inverting the subject and was and were, and the negative are made with not. This is the same in present, okay? You change the places and you have a question and you put a not and have a question. For example, in the statement say, you were studying when she called. That was the action that you were doing when she called, okay? If you change the position of the verb to be, you have were you studying when she called, and you answer yes, I was, or no, I wasn't. Teacher, but I asked with were, why I answer with was? Because if someone asks with you, the answer is not you, it's I, because they are asking to me, okay? And I am the subject of the sentence. And in the negative form, you were not studying when she called. No, well, in this case, someone answered the question for you. For example, if you don't remember the action and someone asks you, were you studying when she called? And you don't remember, a friend or your mom or your sister or brother answer the question and say, no, you were not studying when she called, because she's talking about you, the other person, okay? Well, we use past continuous to indicate that a longer action in the past was interrupted. The action is finished, okay? The interruption is usually a shorter action in the simple past. Remember, this can be a real interruption or just an interruption in time. For example, you interrupt your study time for answer a question. In this case, it's part of the example. And the reason, because I say that you can interrupt by a time, okay? Well, kids, remember that you will find in the post of this class a form. You need to answer this form with the questions about this class. When you finish the class, you can close the video and return to Google Classroom to you already watched the video, to answer the questions of the Google form. This is like a classroom activity where we are practicing all the things that we talk in this video. Remember that in the last class we did the same. We have a video, and then you could find a form with some questions about the last class. Right now is the same. You watch the video and then answer the Google form. It's a pleasure to me talk with you in this moment. We can talk soon. Remember, text me if you have any question, and see you in the next class. And remember to text me if you like or you don't like my emoji. See you in the next class. Goodbye, kids.